playing kind of this everyman character, but he goes through some really terrifying situations in the film, and somebody like him is absolutely needed to kind of carry this movie because it's 2 hours and 20 minutes long. And I have to say that there was another movie that came out earlier this year called A Hijacking that we covered here on KCTV5, and that movie, I think, spoiled this one for me because it was so good and so tense. This one is directed by Paul Greengrass, who's the guy who did the last two Bourne movies with Matt Damon in them, and United 93, so he does a good job of approximating reality. Everything is reality-based. The handheld camera, it feels real.
Like you're part of the experience.
Like you're part of it, yeah. But somewhere along the middle of the film, when the Navy gets involved, this movie just completely loses its way, and it's not really suspenseful anymore. In fact, it's almost suspenseful until the attack happens, and then it just kind of lies there on the screen for a while. It's really interesting. The one other thing that I did kind of like about it was the side of the Somali pirates. You actually get to see from their perspective, this warlord is in charge of them, and like what would make somebody do something like this for a living? And that's explored a little bit, and that's actually the most interesting part of the film.
Do you develop any sort of sympathy from their side of things?
Sympathy is a strong word, but yes.
Understanding, maybe?
Yeah, okay. a little bit. I mean, you know, but ultimately, I think this movie is way too long, and it just kind of peters out. And for a suspense film, you can't do that. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of subtlety happening here. So
I want to see that on like one of the boxes that you see, like the movie reviewers. It peters out.
They're not going to put that on any box.
So not even the great Tom Hanks can do enough to carry this, huh?
Well, and there's another issue. If you're angry at movies based on true stories that take a lot of liberties with the truth, this is another one of those.
Why is it that in a lot of your reviews, you're like the first half is great and then it falls apart? That seems to happen a lot with movies.
Ending a movie is hard.
Yeah.
I wrote a screenplay once and I haven't finished it yet.
so you can sympathize, I guess, at least a little bit. All right, so it's a kind of a thumbs down for me.
Yeah.
Eric, thanks for your time as always this morning. Erica, back to you.